Okay, I know, but trust me, after today, you'll get it.
Okay.
Is this thing on? We good? So, I mean, it was just like any other day. Woke up at 2:45 a.m., just like I always do. Hit the gym, ran a marathon. You know, the early worm gets the bird. And then I checked my email inbox and I saw this title in there. And I was like, no way.
At first I thought it was just Sean being Sean. He loves Old South homes, that's his thing.
I tried to fight it and tell myself it's just another listing. But when I saw that address, you know, I clicked refresh 2 or 3 times to make sure I wasn't going crazy. But that's when everything changed, and I just became obsessed.
So what was he like?
He became obsessed. He kept telling me he was gonna go hang out with Edward and Bruce. I'm like, who are Edward and Bruce? I thought maybe he had made friends with some of the guys at the retirement home down the street, which is great, because like, he doesn't have many friends, so.
I know for a fact that the Heritage Committee came to be because someone with fantastic taste was walking by this home and they stopped and they looked and they said, municipal level protection.
That's not true.
If you were to describe the buyer of this house, who would it be?
If you had asked me back then, I would have said my mom. Someone who values character, community, and craftsmanship. They take pride in the upkeep of their home and admire that their neighbors share the same pleasure. It's someone who wants to be able to walk into the village for coffee, the short 3 minutes away, pick up groceries, eat out, or to socialize, go skating on the green under the lights in the wintertime, or partake in one of the many festivals that Wortley has to offer. All the while, walking by and admiring the homes that offer such a unique but strong heritage conformity. It really is a treat to walk Bruce and the surrounding streets. Craftsmanship, character, and community. I've walked by this home and admired it since I was 5 years old, as it sits between my childhood home and where the candy store used to be at the corner of Elmwood and Edward. That's only 30 years. This home has been here for more than 150. It's so neat to think about how many other generations of people have walked the same streets under the same trees and admired the same beauty. There is just so much history. These homes were built during a time when quality over quantity was the touchstone, and artisans left their mark. If something broke, you fixed it. And that commitment compounded over time. Thanks to a large number of people, preservation of a home like this was advocated for. And now we're sitting in the living room of the most iconic home in the most iconic neighbourhood of London, Ontario's Wortley Village. 65 Bruce Street is oriented as a 2+3 up and down duplex that could just as easily be converted back into a single family home if that were preferable, featuring a full bathroom on each floor, with separate laundry, separate driveways, and 2 full kitchens. The moment that you step inside, your eyes won't know where to focus. The character is so rich, the ceilings are so high, the moldings in the baseboard so ornate. Real wood-burning fireplaces on both floors fill the air with a comforting scent. Original textures meet modern finishes, and the decor and appliances offer that convenience and comfort. This home is stunning from head to toe. And if you're anything like me, you are anxious and excited to get up here to see whether or not the inside of the iconic sunroom looks just as beautiful on the inside as it does the out. And it is. Overlooking the hangout spots of Edward and Bruce, overshadowed by the 100-plus-year-old trees that love to show off their seasonal outfits. The yellow brick is accented by all of this original cedar. Just look at the level of detail. The corbels up here under the roof, all the gingerbreading that contours the curves of this home. And between 2022 and 2025, the owners invested into a lengthy list of big ticket items, which was their commitment to that preservation. This pathway, all of the hardscaping and landscaping, the driveway were repaved in 2023, a full exterior paint job, as well as both the roof and the flat roofs redone in 2023. And now we're entering into one of my favorite places of this home, the private courtyard, where these patio doors are perfect as an entrance to a home office for anyone who wants to greet their clients without having them walk through the entire home. And that list continues inside with updates such as the brand new dining room windows that flood the 10-foot high room with natural light. And in the kitchen, all of the appliances were replaced in 2023, including a hidden dishwasher, stackable washer and dryer. Look at that hardware. Look at that. It's stunning. Have you ever seen one of these? This is a brand new AGA gas range. If you don't believe me, Google it. But this is one of the most decadent pieces of cookware I have ever seen. And if someone's going to put it into a home, it's going to be a home like this one. I lived in Wortley Village for 35 years, and I've seen a lot of homes here. And let me tell you, the neighborhood is packed with beautiful character to admire. But this home at 65 Bruce Street, it's one that I will never forget.